friends. This is Mrs. Ponce again, and I have a new book for us this week. I'm really excited about this book because I love learning new information. We are going to learn new information in here. So this book is called Fairs Around the World. Do you know what a fair is? Sometimes there are parades at fairs, and people wear beautiful costumes. This picture shows a fair in the Philippines. The Philippines is a country that is many islands and has lots of beautiful flowers. In the Bahamas, they have something called Junkanoo. In other Caribbean islands, they have something called Carnival. In Barbados, they have Crop Over. For kids, they call it Kiddies Kadooment. So there's fairs all around the world. Even in the United States, we have fairs. So again, the title of this book is called Fairs Around the World, and it's written by Betty Lichten. This book tells information about fairs that take place in different countries around the world. Let's read to find out how each country's fair is special and beautiful in its own way. Fairs Around the World by Betty Lichten. Watch as I point under every word. Look at the lions at this fair. A Chinese lion is not a real lion. It is a person in a lion costume. Yeah, let me show you. Do you see the person in there? What is a costume? A costume is special clothing that people wear on special days and holidays. Have you ever worn a costume? When did you wear that costume? Look at the elephants at this fair. People carefully paint their elephants at some Indian fairs. Look at these elephants over here. Are those elephants real? What about these elephants? Are those elephants real? Look at the drums at this fair. People play Korean drums called buks at some fairs. Look at the candy at this fair. Do you see it? Making beautiful candy is an old art in Japan. What do you think of this candy? Would you want to eat it or keep it? I think I would want to keep it because it's so beautiful and it looks like it took them a long time to make that. Look at the pumpkins at this fair. Look at how big they are. People show the giant pumpkins they grew at some fairs in the United States. Have you ever been to a pumpkin fair? I have never. Look at the pumpkin in this picture. Do you see the sign right there? The little sign above the blue ribbon says first prize. That just means that that was the biggest pumpkin. Look at the flowers at this fair. People make wonderful things out of flowers at some fairs in the Philippines. Let me show you that little picture there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the masks at this fair. See the masks? Masks are a special part of some African fairs. Let me show you this picture there. And look at the fireworks at this fair. Fireworks were invented in China a long time ago. See the fireworks? Fireworks make noise and light up the sky at night. When have you ever seen fireworks? What holiday or special day was it? This book describes how people around the world celebrate at fairs. What are some special things that different countries have at their fairs? Do you remember? Turn and tell someone at home, what was one thing that happened at a fair in one of the countries in this book? In Japan, they make candy at their fair. I remember learning that when I was reading the book. Do you remember learning that? What was something else that you learned in this book? All right, friends, I want to show you something real quick. On this page, on page 2, do you see this word look? Look starts with an uppercase or capital L. That's because it's at the beginning of a sentence. Do you see the word lions? Lions also starts with an L, but it's in lowercase l. Look and lions both start with L. What sound does L make? You're right, it makes the ooh sound. Look and lions both make the ooh sound. Now I'm going to turn to this last page. Can you find a word that starts with the letter L? What word starts with the letter L? Show somebody at home. Yeah, this word here. It's the word look. Look starts with the letter L. It makes the ooh sound. Tomorrow while I'm reading, hopefully you can find another word that begins with L. All right, friends, I'll see you tomorrow for our next reading of Fairs Around the World.